Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have another plan with me and my Hobonichi cousin, and this was the week of St. Patrick's Day, so of course I had to pull in some festive stickers. I have the St. Patrick's Day Winston kit from my shop, along with the St. Patrick's Day bullet journal set. And then I have a few different St. Patrick's washi tapes. These are all from one of those seasonal boxes you can get from Hobby Lobby. And then for my pens, I have my TWSBI Eco Fine Nib to write on the planner paper, and to write on sticker paper, I have my Pilot G205. I will link the pens I use, the fountain pen ink I use, my sticker shop, this planner, and any other sticker shops I mention in the description bar down below in case you want to know where anything is from. And now I think we can go ahead and get started putting down the base of the spread. So this week, let's start with the date covers. While I do this, I can talk about the fact that I'm thinking about getting a Hobonichi Weeks, which I know I've tried those before and I do love those planners, but they just aren't super functional for me. But the planner I'm currently using for my everyday carry, it's from Bloom Daily Planners, and I really like it, but it is a school year planner, so it goes from July to July, which means it's ending pretty soon, and I need another planner to finish out the year. And I don't really want to get another school year planner because I'm not even in school, so it doesn't really make sense to plan my life on that calendar. So I want something to finish out this year. I'm gonna put my washi tapes down now. And I'm not sure if I want to get something to experiment with because I don't really have time to experiment right now, honestly. I kind of need something that I've used before and I know how it works. And the reason I'm leaning towards a cousin, or a Weeks rather, is because when I had a Weeks, I did videos with it and people really liked those. I had a really big audience of people who enjoy watching my Weeks content. So I thought I could bring that back to my channel if y'all are interested. And I do really like that planner, and I'm always hoping that I can make it functional for me. So I may end up getting a Hobonichi Weeks after all. I have a couple other options for planners that I kind of want to check out and use for the rest of the year, but we shall see. I haven't fully committed to anything yet. If you have any planners though that you're interested in, and you would kind of like me to test out and review, feel free to comment below and I'll see if I can get my hands on one. Now I'm gonna put down my weekend banner, and then we can do our full boxes and also get some of the larger deco put down. So Monday was St. Patrick's Day, so I think I'm gonna put down a green swatch right up top just so I can mark the holiday. And while I'm over here, I'm going to put down this full box in the sidebar. Other than the holiday, I don't know if I really had that much big stuff going on this week. I do have one thing on Thursday, so I can put down a swatch for that. And then maybe on Saturday, I did do a bit of fun stuff on Saturday. So I might take this green swatch and put it kind of like this to take up a big chunk of the day. Okay, and then for the boxes, I'm just gonna sort of scatter these. Okay, now I'm going to put down my Bible verse in the sidebar, and then below that I'm going to put the Happy Memory Winston from the kit. And this week my Bible verse was Psalm 92 and verse 2. Okay, that is going to be it for the base of the spread. So let me zoom you in and we'll start memory planning the week. So to mark St. Patrick's Day, I think I want to use a little celebration sticker. I just need to find one that matches. I'm gonna go with this really cute cake sticker, which is from Bubba Bear Studios. Absolutely adorable. Next up, we can mark our regular stuff. So that means going to the gym. So for Monday, I think I'm gonna put down a little green shoe sticker that is from my shop. And then while I have all my workout stickers out, I'm going to put down a kettlebell sticker on Tuesday morning to mark the gym there. And then for Wednesday, I'll use this little puddle of sweat sticker that is from Happy Daya, just to go ahead and get those put down. All right, and then I had to end the sale that we'd been running the weekend before because we did have new releases the previous week. So I'm going to put down a dot from the kit. Very carefully check that off. If you saw my last plan with me, I had some issues with that. All right, so ended the sale. Then I had to work on orders for most of the day. So I'm gonna mark that with a glittery half box from the kit. And I think I'm going to put down an arrow flag sticker that comes with the kit, just to mark off a lot of time. Let's grab a work sticker. For this one, I'm going to go with this darker green Winston. Okay, once my orders were done, I needed to do a couple of smaller things. So I needed to order some ink, and then I needed to film a pack orders video, and also edit and upload that video. So I made myself a little checklist down here. Okay, and I think that was my last work task for the day. Well, I went to the post office, so I'll mark that as well. This was one of my longer work days. I really want to use a post office Winston, but he does not really match the kit. So I think instead I'm going to use one of these snail mail stickers from Fox and Cactus. These are so cute. Okay, and then at the end of the day, I started a buddy read with one of my fellow booktuber friends. So I think I'm going to mark that on a quarter box and grab a book sticker. Maybe I should make buddy read stickers, but I don't know. Do y'all do buddy reads? I know a lot of y'all who follow me are readers, but I'm not sure if you prefer, you know, just solo reading or you like to read with a friend. I only started doing buddy reads, I think a couple years ago. Beth, if you're watching this, you should let me know when we did our first buddy read, because Beth was the first person I ever buddy read with. I think it was like 2 years ago though. But I've done several since then and really enjoyed them. It's just fun to have someone to talk to about the book you're reading as you're reading it, even if the book doesn't turn out to be that great. For instance, this book that we read, we only gave it 3 stars, but it was just a fun experience. Okay, over to Tuesday. I do already have my gym sticker down. Going to move this up a little bit, I think. Okay, then I have to do my weekly budget. So along with my typical payday Winston, I'm going to put down a little green quarter box. I think this is going to turn out to be a very busy spread, but that's okay. All right, weekly budget, and then I continued filling orders. So let's do another half box for that. Oh wait, okay. So I'll get to it. I started to fill orders on this day. Let me put it that way. And I'm gonna mark work today with this bear sticker that is also from Bubba Bear Studios. So as I was working on orders this day, I realized that the stickers just were not cutting correctly. They were almost being like ripped or shredded instead of being kiss cut off the sheet. So I changed my blade, which usually fixes the problem, but it did not fix the problem. And then I changed my blade again, and I was using a packet of blades because I buy them in bulk, so I had this whole packet that I was using. And I eventually realized that the problem was that the blades, the whole packet of blades I had, because I'd opened a new packet, was defective, which was so frustrating. I've never had that happen before, and all the time I've been ordering blades from this company. So I was like shocked that they were all defective, and I did contact the company and send them back and get a refund and everything, but I was left in limbo with no blades for a couple days. I'm going to mark the defective blades with this angry panda from Happy Daya. So I could not print, or well, I could print stuff, but I couldn't cut anything. So I could not fill most of my orders, which was frustrating. And yeah, it was not the best day at work for me, unfortunately. I just got really, I kind of wanted to like blame myself for the blade situation, thinking like I should have had more on hand, or I should have checked them somehow. I don't know. I eventually talked myself out of those negative thoughts, but it did kind of wear me down. So I'm gonna put down this not today Winston from my shop. That is definitely how I felt after all that. So since I couldn't really work anymore on that day, I did do a little bit of writing. So I'm gonna grab a writing sticker. And for this one, I think I'm going to use this little pot of fountain pen ink. That's from my shop, by the way. It's from the fountain pen Winston sheet. And then after that, I did go for a little walk, which was definitely what I needed after kind of a tough day. I think part of the reason I also feel so bad when I have trouble with my machines or software or whatever is I feel like I'm letting y'all down if I don't get the orders out really fast, even though y'all are seriously the nicest people ever, and no one ever, very few people I should say, ever send me any sort of rude message at all, and y'all are very understanding, so I don't know why I'm like so paranoid about that. I need to work on that. That cute little sun sticker is from Hubman and Chub Girl. I do have a coupon code specifically for their shop, so I will leave that in the description bar. I also have a coupon code for my shop if you are a first-time customer and want to check that out. And then at the very end of the night, I did some crocheting. So I'm going to mark that with a little crochet sticker. Well, it's a yarn sticker. That is from Nicole Hutch Designs. I believe that shop has closed. All right, over to Wednesday. Okay, so this day I didn't do any work because I was waiting on both the ink delivery and the new blades to be delivered. So I kind of had a surprise day off. Up at the top, I've already marked my morning workout. So I spent a lot of time in the morning writing and working on this idea for a new story that I had. So we can mark that. I think I'm going to use this yellow typewriter sticker, which is from Creating & Co. And to mark that I spent basically all day doing that, I'm going to use another flag sticker from the kit. It's a little bit crooked. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. I also baked some brownies on this day. So I'm going to use my very last brownie sticker, which is from Happy Daya. Definitely got to order some more of those. And I'm going to put the brownie baking on a little half box, or not a half box, on a little quarter box. Just like that. And my ink and blades were finally delivered within like 30 minutes of each other around 4 p.m. So that was nice. I was glad they arrived, but because it was later in the day, I decided not to jump into work. But I am going to mark the deliveries with this Package Winston icon, which comes with the kit. Okay, then I went for a walk. So I'm gonna grab another weather sticker. Actually though, I think I might use this really cute little caterpillar sticker, which is from a shop that is closed now. But I think it's really cute to mark walking in the springtime. And then I needed to wash my hair, and I also did some more crocheting. So let's mark both of those things. For washing my hair, I think I'm going to pair this Hair Washing Girl from Happy Daya with this Wash Hair script. which is from Sweet Avis Paper. And then below that, I think I'm going to put down a half box or quarter box in this light green color, just to make it stand out a bit more. And I'm going to use this crochet sticker, which is from Libby and Lou Sticker Co. All right, and over to Thursday. First thing in the morning, I needed to take out the trash. Also, I feel like my desk chair is being so loud and creaky today. So if you hear any weird noises, that's what that is. I don't know why it's so noisy today. I'm going to put down a little trash can Winston to mark that I took out the trash. Then I went to the gym again. And let's try to use a workout sticker that we have not used yet today. Or this week, I should say. Not today. I think I'm going to use a little kettlebell, which is from Bubba Bear Studios. And then I put down that swatch to mark that I paid my estimated taxes for the first quarter of the year. So I'm going to mark that with a little clock icon Winston because I paid them nice and early. All right, and then I was able to work on orders because I had blades that worked, I had ink that I could print with. It was great. So I'm gonna put down a half box right there. And for work this day, I think I'm going to use this little working girl from Happy Daya. And I was excited about being able to work again, hence all the exclamation marks. After I did orders, I needed to drop them off at the post office. So for mail this day, I think I'm going to use a little mail truck sticker. Once again from Bubba Bear. That is becoming one of my all-time favorite sticker shops. And then after that, I went to visit my grandma. So I'm going to use this Grandma Winstina sticker from the shop. We do have Grandpa Winston and Grandma Winstina available. And then I don't really have anything else to mark on this night. So I think I'm going to put down this really big cupcake deco sticker from the kit. It's so fun. I love using big stickers like that. All right, over to Friday, and of course we have to first put down our Made It to Friday sticker. Going to use this nice bright green one. After that, I went to the gym. And for the gym this day, I'm going to use a little AirPod sticker because I always listen to stuff while I'm at the gym. I also continued orders this day just to make sure I was caught up from the couple of days when I could not work properly. So I'm going to put down another half box. And for today's working, I'm going to use this girl from Happy Daya. After work this day, I did my typical Friday cleaning routine. I normally do it on Friday mornings, as y'all know, but because I was worried about not catching up on orders, I wanted to do orders first and then do the cleaning later. So I think I'm gonna once again use this little cleaning scene sticker from Happy Daya because it's so cute and it matches the colors pretty well. So I got my cleaning done and then I went for a walk. I'm going to use a little smiling sun sticker to mark that. And these are so popular in the shop lately. I'm really happy about that, but like, what are y'all using these for? Because I don't know, I drew this like on a whim one day and I didn't expect it to become really popular in the shop. So I'm curious about what it's being purchased for. After my walk, I took a bubble bath. So I'm going to mark that with, I think, a rubber ducky sticker, if I can find one that matches the spread. Yeah, I do have this green one from my shop. I kind of want to put this on a label though. Okay, and I ended the night just by doing some reading. Going to mark that with my little glasses Winston. All right, over to the weekend. As usual, first I want to mark sleeping in. I think on Saturday, I'm going to put down this little pillow over his head, Winston, like that. And then on Sunday, I'm going to use this really cute panda from Happy Daya wrapped in his little blankie. On Saturday, I spent basically the whole day with my mom and sister. We went to the outlet mall, we went book shopping, and we went out to lunch. So let me mark that. I think I'm going to use this little bunch of characters sticker from Happy Day just to mark being with multiple people. Mellow Mushroom is a pizza restaurant, in case you aren't familiar, so I think I'm going to grab a pizza sticker to add to the bottom of that little swatch. There we go. Looks very cute. Okay, and then when I got home, I wanted to edit and upload some stuff for my BookTube channel. So I'm going to mark that with this laptop Winston sticker from my shop. Then I wanted to organize my bookshelf because I did get some new books at the bookstore this day. And for that, I used to have bookshelf stickers in the shop. I don't know if anybody remembers those, but they didn't sell well, so I took them out. And now I kind of wish I had them because I don't have a lot of stacked book stickers or anything that really represents, you know, multiple books at once. So I'll just use this book sticker from the Prairie Planner. And then at the end of the night, I needed to wash my hair again. So let's grab another hair washing sticker. I think I'm going to use my Winston this time. Alright, and now let's finish up the week. This was a pretty relaxing day for me. The first thing I did was go get some groceries. So I'm going to mark that. And I think I'm going to put it on a half box because I really want to have an excuse to use this glittery gold one. So I'm going to put that right there. Layer on my little grocery Winston. After that, I went for a walk. So let's grab another outdoorsy sticker. I think for today, I'm going to use this really cute sun and clouds that is from Happy Day. Then I baked my famous banana oat bake that I've mentioned like a million times on this channel. And of course I have to mark that with my little banana sticker. That's also from my shop. And then I don't really have anything else to mark besides reading, so I think I might take advantage of my lack of stuff to do and put down some washi tapes, since I haven't been able to use any of those in this spread so far. Let's put down a little bit of this 4-leaf clover one. And then also some of this little, it's like rainbows, but they're all green. Okay, just like that. And that is going to take care of the week, so let me straighten up and zoom you out. Okay, there we have it, my St. Patrick's Day week. Definitely does look a little bit busy. I don't know if it's busier than the last couple weeks. Maybe the colors make it more busy, but either way, I really like it. I will fill out my happy memories off camera. So for now, I just want to say thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.